Right, complicated ring, lots of different pieces, stone setting there, all sorts of stuff going on, and I'm just going to anchor what will become the shank. This is a cage shank, something I developed when I didn't have much silver left, so I wanted something strong but made out of what I had, which was wire. So I'm going to do a sort of cage, so it'll have a double shank. You have to anchor one side first. So I'm going to borax. I've stuck the wire up under the sort of sun there, look, and you just have to find a way to support things. Enough to solder. There's actually one piece of solder already on there. I'm going to add another. And poke it underneath. I'm going to kill the light. I'm going to watch my colour. And right now I'm going to heat up and watch carefully for movement because I'm evaporating off. Moisture content of the borax. Plus I just made a cock up and had to stop filming and restart. And now there's water underneath the dome of the sun here, so it's leaching. Look, it's leaking water out, so that's anyway, let's see. Hoping that there'll be enough borax even if the water leaches out over it. That's the trouble with domes. If there's, you should really drill underneath a dome to let air and drainage happen, because there's a, even though it's soldered on, there's a tiny gap where water and acid gets in when you put it in a pickle, and then it leaches out later when you're working on it. Oh, the solder jumps. Reset it. Building heat. In the whole length of this wire as well. Build heat. Build heat. If you don't warm the whole job, you won't reach solder temperature because the cold part's always conducting the heat away. Building heat, building heat. Don't be timid about this. Is it on? I think so. Quench. Tricky stuff. Let's have a look. No, it damn well isn't. It damn well isn't. This is the life of the jeweler, guys. I'm going to dry it. Rerun. All you have to do is reborax. Just adjust it. I'll tell you why it's not soldering, because there's a little gap, look, underneath. It would solder the edge, but it's actually sitting a bit high, so I'm going to put in tiny little bit of sheet. Borax. And I'm going to add this onto there. Look. That's just a little piece of silver, just to take up that gap. Try that again. Now there's plenty solder on it, so I'm going to go for it. Let's see. Said the blind man. If there's a gap in silver soldering, it's not going to work. It'll go to one part. It'll go to the part that heats up fastest. So you can always put in a little pad of something, a little piece of silver, a little piece of scrap, just cut it and fit it in, and it should just draw everything together. Build heat again. Yep. Patience. Try, try, try. Hope the gas doesn't run out just when it's critical, but it does happen sometimes. Building heat, you want the heat to be the same on both pieces. There. Whoa, that was touch and go. Right, quench. In water. Right on. That's it. On. Not great. Don't like that lump of solder, but hey, I can do something like that. But at least that's on now. That's completely on. So now, this is the tail of the snake. He's going to come over the top of the shank in the end. But the shank can now be carefully bent up until I make it locate to the other side, and then I'll be soldering the other side onto there. So that will be the next video, and this will come in, and there's another shank piece of shank coming out here. So bear with me. It's Friday, so hey, hope that's interesting for you guys. It's complicated. I'll come back when I've shaped that up just and got the size I want, and then I'll come back and do the other video of soldering it onto the other half of that ring. Okay, bye bye.